Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Matt Taylor studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Fab Five. Quick reminder everybody, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to our page, check out all our videos, hit the little bell there when you subscribe, make sure you get updated whenever we drop a new video, and we drop a few of them every day. So anyway, make sure you take care of that. And check out the websites as well, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, for deep dives into not just these games, but every single game going on in America every single day. Not just sides and totals, but props, derivatives, all that good stuff over there. Check it out next time you're doing a little capping. Check out those two sites. And as always, don't forget to leave me a comment as far as what you're playing today. Tell me, and there's a lot of games going on. There's basketball, there's football. Let me know if you're digging these picks. We put some props out there. We got a little something for everybody. I tried to do a little combo pack. So yeah, hang tight. And last but not least, while you're over the website, don't forget to get registered for our contest tomorrow after the Philadelphia Eagles New Orleans Saints game. About an hour after that game ends, we're going to be doing our drawing. $100 cash money, $100 bill, and some sweet swag. Sweet, yeah. Sweet swag for 2nd through 5th. So check that out as well. All right, guys. Well, we are no longer, our 3-0 run was over. We went 2-1 tonight. We missed on that Sixers over, on the Sixers under. And you know what? I feel as bad as anybody that went 10-2 this week on their deep threes can feel. I know some people definitely played that game big. I was very enthusiastic about the pick last night, perhaps over enthusiastic. Although I have to tell you, full disclosure, first of all, I really like that pick a lot, still do. The game changed on us tonight when Joel Embiid sat out, and it was. The Sixers without Embiid, they play a very different game. They push the pace, and the Hawks are terrible in transition, and even with all that, at halftime we were okay. We were 110, and needed to keep it under the 132 range, 131.5, whatever, and they went out and put up 67 a quarter for the last two quarters when we were sunk. So sorry guys, it's no longer perfect, but we did have a winning day. And I am going to continue to quote the record as long as we're winning. So, with our 2-1 record today added to the total for our last 51 games, and that covers New Year's Eve day, everything on that day, then going forward, we are 43, 8, and 1. So, all right. So back at it. We got 5 today. Let's get to it, shall we? First, I'm looking at this first NFL game, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. I kind of wanted to wait last minute to see what was going on here with the weather. I'm looking at the over 57 here, guys. I kind of keep waiting for this total to come down a little bit because the weather forecast for KC has gotten progressively worse since the middle of the week. And now we're kind of looking like Kansas City's going to be right in the middle of the bullseye there in the storm. Get somewhere around 6 to 8 inches. Now, here's the deal. Most of it is going to come Friday night, early Saturday morning. Most of it should be done by the time the game starts. This field, of course, is covered. I imagine they're going to pull the tarp. Yeah, probably somewhere in the 2-hour range, somewhere around 1:30 Central Time, 2:30 Eastern Time. So, yeah, you're going to get a little bit of snow. There's going to be some kind of leftover drizzly snow. It's not a blizzard. And there's not wind. The wind's going to be 5-6 miles an hour. So I thought maybe we'd get some square money that heard snow and freaked out and maybe drive that down a little bit. So far that hasn't happened. However, I don't care. I think these teams are going to get their points. Kansas City, you probably heard it this week, and if you're watching any stuff about the game, the Kansas City Chiefs have scored 26 or more, 21 straight games this year. They've just scored in the 20s 3 times out of their 16 games. On the other side of the coin, We all know about the Chiefs' defense. It is no bueno. Looks like Barry's not going to go. Dorian O'Daniels, who's kind of been playing Barry's spot there, a little bit of a hybrid backer, strong, kind of in the dime package, but he's not going to go either. So that's the Chiefs' weak on defense, going to get weaker. I think the Colts are going to get theirs. I don't think 30 points wins this one, guys. Again, could be wrong, but I don't think 30 points wins this game. I think it goes over the total of 57. All right, so I did 3 props on the football. Here's one of the most interesting, and by all means, don't feel the need to play this one, but I couldn't resist working out a little math problem, and ultimately at the end of the day, I wasn't able to complete it because my math was a long time ago. So here we go. There is a bet whether or not a field goal or an extra point will hit the upright or crossbar. I like no at minus 160. All right. I did a little math. I'll share what I did get done with you. I went and did the 8 teams. They attempt an average of 1.97 field goals apiece per game. So that comes out to 3.9 field goals between the two of them. That's just under 4 attempts. We have 4 games. If you multiply that out, it comes out to 15.8 attempts over the 4 contests. They make 1.73 of those. So that extrapolates all the way out to 13.9. So they miss. There's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of around 2 field goals that miss. All right. So if you add the projected touchdowns for each of these teams, you get somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 extra points. So you've got, excuse me, hang on. I'm just checking here. Okay, yep. You get 26. You get 26 TDs, 26 opportunities for extra point, although there may be a couple of those that are 2-point conversions. Now, here's where it got hazy for me. Crossbars, the uprights rather, sit 18 feet 6 inches apart. All right, so far so good. Each of the uprights is 4 inches in diameter, 4 inches wide, and so that gives us 8 inches of no bueno. So our ratio of good space to bad space is 27.75 to 1. All right, so when we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 26 extra points, somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 missed field goals, that puts us right about to that ratio. Now, here's the part where I ran into my algebraic problem, and I wish my son would have been awake because he's an engineer, probably would have known how to do this. I needed to factor in the width of the football, which you can't find anywhere. You can find the circumference, you can find the length. I needed to know how to figure out width from circumference versus length. Anyway, it got to be late because I know you have to factor in how wide the ball is versus the odds of it hitting the upright. Here's the bottom line, folks. You almost never see it happen. Okay, for that to be had, you're going to say that somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 out of every 13 attempts hit the upright. All right, that's what you would have to have. That for minus 160, that's what the odds would have to be. It would have to be 5 over 13. All right, the odds are not that strong. I think that you don't see, out of every 13 attempts, you don't see 5 of them bang off the upright. I like the no, even though I'm laying 160 right here. Okay, sorry, I was told there'd be no math. God damn it. So, and I know by the amount of views we're getting, I know somebody out there knows how to do math. So, if you can tell me how to figure out the width by circumference and length, God bless you. Put it in the comment section. Okay, the rest of these are going to go fast. Okay, next up is same game. T.Y. Hilton have a reception over 34.5 yards. Yes, even money on both sides, laying 110 either way. No team has given up more explosive pass plays than the Kansas City Chiefs. Explosive is defined as 20 yards plus. Chiefs have given up 65 such plays over their 16 games. Again, as we've discovered before, I'm no math major, but that's somewhere just a tick over 4 per game. In the meantime, even though they've done it, they have faced some bad quarterbacks. Okay, they faced Jacksonville. They faced Lamar Jackson, not a bad quarterback, but not a guy that's probably going to bombs away and kill you there. They faced Case Keenum for Denver, and so yeah, I'm talking about, of course, at home here. So obviously on the road they face some pretty fair quarterbacks, but my point is, even against subpar competition, Chiefs still giving up a ton of explosive pass plays. Meanwhile, on the other side of the coin, only 4 receivers in the NFL had more explosive receiving plays than T.Y. Hilton. He had 22 this year. Again, I know it's 34.5 yards. I know we're booking at 20, but you have to figure a good percentage of the passes that go for over 20 are also going to go for over 30 yards. So I know it's not an exact science, but we're looking for a pattern. We're looking for a trend for explosive plays that are going to get downfield. Chiefs defensive backs, as we talked about earlier, they're down a couple guys. Under the best of circumstances, they struggle to cover, and they struggle to tackle. So even if Ty catches the ball 20, 22 yards down the field, good chance Chiefs are going to miss a tackle, be out of position, still going to get over that 34.5. I like T.Y. Hilton, yes, over 34.5 for his longest reception. And the last prop of the day, I'm looking at Dak Prescott in the Cowboys-Rams game. I like the under 1.5 TD passes. That's currently even money both sides, 110 on either direction there. In road games this season, Dak has thrown for over 1 touchdown pass one time. That's it, just one time against the Giants there in that inexplicable slugfest they had there. Giants, horrible pass defense. I think it's not that the Rams and not that the Cowboys won't have their opportunities, but they've got too many weapons close to the goal line. They have Ezekiel and they have Dak. Both of those guys each ran for a touchdown last week. I think that trend continues, especially since they're on the road. I like Dak Prescott under 1.5 touchdown passes, minus 110. And last play in the Fab Five today, I'm looking in the world of college basketball. Looking at my K-State University Wildcats. They're taken to the road to take on the Iowa State Cyclones. Guys, I'm not quite as locked into K-State and the unders as I was previously. And the reason being is the defense they're playing is not as good. As they've stepped up in competition, the K-State defense, while still very, very good, it isn't elite like it was with Dean Wade and a healthy Kamal Stokes. So what I'm going to concentrate on then is the K-State Wildcats. I like the under team total here. It's somewhere going to be in the neighborhood of 61. The total. Just doing the formula with the line there. K-State is minus 10, and I think the number on this is 132. So if you take 132, that's 66 apiece. You take 5 off of each side. That's 10-point spread. That puts that number at 61. So to keep an eye on that when it comes out tomorrow. K-State team total under 61. Wildcats aren't playing well. Iowa State has really just played 2 Power 5 Power Conference teams at home. They played KU and they played Mizzou. They gave up 59 to Mizzou, and they gave up 60 to the Jayhawks. Both of those teams are far superior on the offensive side of the ball than the K-State Wildcats. Meanwhile, K-State averaging just 59.7 points per game. Since Dean Wade got injured, the 19th of December was the first game he missed, and included in those games is a contest against Southern Miss where they put up 55 as a 12-point favorite and 59 against George Mason as a 13.5-point favorite. Both of those games home games, by the way. So I like K-State Wildcats under 61 for the team total. All right, guys, there it is. That's the Fab Five. We're going to try to keep it rolling today. Get down on those. We're going to watch a little football, watch a little basketball, and at the end of the day, hey, man, gather up those tickets and join me as we head back to the window. All right, kids. Thanks for hanging. Fighting a little cold here, so apologize for any old man noises that I may make in the process of doing this. So let's get to it, shall we? Checking out the shoutouts tonight. The astute Aardvark. He played with us. He rolled with us tonight, and as we mentioned, we went 2-1. Got the Washington plus, and if you got it last night, man, you got it at plus 6.5. That was a beautiful thing. Ended up not needing it, but yeah, that was a crazy number all day. And I know I had people asking me about it, and yeah, I didn't. I got to tell you, I didn't give the best advice today in real time. I think I shied people away from a couple of games that actually came in. So you're welcome. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I'm kind of doing it on the fly, and I'm again giving my best thoughts. I'm giving a guess, and sometimes shit goes wrong. So Eric M. He also tailed us today. Eric, nice job. Jimmy C. rode with us as well, brother. Nice job. The Ninja. He played the Bucks and the Wizards under. He had the two teams. He had the Bucks and the Wizards under 229. So that did not. No, not so much. So yeah. Wait a minute. Did that one hit? Okay. It says it on my sheet because my staff did this for me. So, yeah, Washington was the. Yeah, Washington did come in on the under. So yeah, that was it. Sorry, guys. Brain fart here as I'm trying to make sense of everything here. Yeah, the Bucks and the Wiz under 229. Yeah, that hit for the Ninja. So nice job, brother. Silver Fox, he played that Philly under with us, but he did get down on the Warriors over and Houston over. So Silver Fox cashed a couple over tickets there. And after I talked to him about playing overs, God bless him, he believed in me. He played that under, and it kicked his ass, dude. I'm sorry. I'll never give you a shit about playing overs again. I appreciate you giving it a shot as we watch that under go down in flames. That's pretty much the way it works for me sometimes. Super Cisco, he played the Bucks team total under 118.5. That came through. And he played the Brooklyn team total over. And yeah, not so much. Derek, he gave us a like, let us know he was subbing. Thanks, brother. He rode with us today. Again, profitable day, 2-1. Not the 3-0 we were all hoping for, but we're hanging tight. Mikey B, he hit the Hoosiers, he hit Wright State, and he hit Washington plus 7. Nice job, Mikey. Eric T playing a little teaser tonight. Washington plus 9, and Eric wanted to give us a heads up that he likes Foles to throw an interception on Sunday. I don't have the numbers on that one, but yeah, I think that's probably not a bad play. Not a bad play at all, depending on the price. Legendary King, LK rode with us today. He played he played our 3 picks, 2-1. Eric M rode with us as well, and he went 2-1. So there you go, guys. That's again 2-1. We'll take it every day. So that's the way it is. And and I had a couple people say that they played a pretty fair price, a pretty fair number on that Sixers under, and I do feel bad, and I know it doesn't matter to you to you all at all. I see it, Joan, and that I know it doesn't matter to you all that I'm playing as well, but with the streak that we've been on, I played every one of these games, and through bankroll management. I'm at a pretty substantial level myself as far as playing these bets go. So I know it doesn't help your bankroll when there's other people out there feeling your pain, but I just want you to know I'm one of them. I'm not one of these guys that sits in my office and goes, "Oh, see if these will fly." I'm doing every one of these just like I do it for myself, and every one of these bets are getting pounded, and they're getting pounded pretty good right now. So onwards and upward we go. Let's have a great day tomorrow. And last thing I want to say is Joan wrote me a very, very nice message and was complimentary and said for me to stop using the pronoun guys. And I promised her that I would do my best. I also told her that I have 3 daughters and a wife. And to this day, I will still say things like, "Are you guys ready to go?" and they all look at me like I'm a moron. So I'm an old man. It's hard to teach us new tricks, Joan, but by golly, I'm going to do my best. And and anytime you guys catch me saying, guys, give me some shit in the comment section. I don't care. Hey man, let's have some fun this weekend. All right, let's get some bets won. Hopefully we go 5-0, but always our goal is to be profitable. So let's get it done. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun today, and look forward to talking to you in the comment section. Good luck. We'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.